Alright, we're back, and we're going to do some combat now. We got some light units over here, we're going to take them out. One thing you can do, you can plow them over in vehicle mode. Press triangle to transform. And just run them over. Now you notice my health bar is down. I can just walk over here. Walk over the energon ball things, and I have health. Alright. So, there's a bridge over there. It's kind of broken. We're going to have to jump over it. But if you notice, on the other side of the river, if you follow the banks of the river, we got some enemies right there, and some enemies right there. And then there's that minicon. That's either another armor minicon, or it's a homing missile. I can't remember, but we're going to go get it before we do anything else. Yeah, all of these glowing yellow spheres are minicons or datacons. Datacons are just bonus features. They unlock things in the extras like concept art or music, so you can go to the extras later, and yeah. This is a warp gate. Pressing X nearby it will save your game, and you also use it to travel to and from Autobot HQ.
This warp gate appears to be a node in a modified space bridge network. The minicons created it to travel across Earth. Activate warp gates to log your mission progress. You can also use these to return to Autobot HQ, where you can restore your energon and modify your minicon loadout.
So yeah, basically everything I just told you guys.
Is that clear?
Yep.
Indeed.
Alright, so now the bridge, we have to jump across it. Not really that hard. Also, just a little fun fact, if you fire your weapon, but you're too close to an enemy, you'll melee them, and you can melee these pillars, too. So, if you want to, you could knock down all of those pillars by doing that.
We've detected the presence of a minicon inside that ruined temple. Get in there and rescue it. Decepticlones are nearby. Did you get that?
Yep.
Acknowledged.
Alright. But we're not going to go there yet. We're going to get this minicon first. Okay, so yeah, they want you to go to the temple, and they want you to go up this way, but there's a horde of enemies right there, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go get that minicon, backtrack through the forest, and kind of circumvent the huge cluster of enemies. Because it's smart. One thing I don't get is why these riverbanks are so steep. I mean, I know they do it in level design just to make it to where you can't just walk up and get it, you have to go around, but in real life, riverbanks would not be this steep, especially considering that Autobots are like a good 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times taller than humans, so that's pretty steep. Is that it? Wow. That was easier than I thought it would be. Oh, no. Hello. Oh yeah, and by the way, in this game, ragdoll physics are insane. Like, sometimes an enemy will just knock you down, but your body go flopping a good, you know, few hundred feet away from him for no apparent reason. I love the ragdoll physics, it's so awesome. Okay, this is pressure point, I think. Yeah. This is pressure point. We're gonna put it R2. Yeah. It's a... Oh no! I should put it L2. Oh well. It's a melee booster. So if you're fighting in melee combat, your punches will do more damage. And there's 40 minicons overall. Not all of them are weapons, some of them are like camouflage, shields, you have mines, rockets, invisibility cloaks, combat enhancers, all of that stuff. Oh dear, okay. Also, headshots, I probably don't need to say this, but headshots do cause more damage. So, in this temple... Oh, there's a medium unit, by the way. They have the ability to kind of command around light units, and they're kind of a pain at low level. Not low level, I mean, you don't level up in this game, but... They're tough in the beginning of the game, I guess. Okay, there we go. And there's more of them later, so that should be fun. In fact, I believe there's one right in here. So you have this crowd of Decepticons right here. We'll kill them off, and then a dropship's gonna come and drop more off that we'll have to fight. Always take out the medium unit first if you can. Okay, got him. I really wish I had a shield. Okay, and there come the rest of them. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the warp gate and save real quick. Okay, medium unit. Fantastic. Okay, that wasn't as bad as I thought it'd be. Okay. Now, if I'm right, this is lock-on. It's a homing missile. It's quite handy. It's one of the most useful weapons in the entire game. Yep, lock on. So this, I'm definitely going to switch it out with lock on. So now, my R2 button is a homing missile. And this is definitely one of the most handy weapons in the entire game. Also, the reticule, you'll notice that sometimes it turns entirely red when I hover over an enemy, and sometimes only partially red. If it's partially red, that means only my secondary weapons can reach him, and if it's entirely red, that means both my primary and secondary can reach him. And there we go, just like that. Now, if you have this game, or if you plan on getting this game at any point, maneuvering, just like walking around when you first play the game, is quite difficult. So this whole temple thing, I may make it look easy, like jumping over the gaps and navigating around. But the first time I played this, it took me a good 5 times to get around the temple. Just because the controls don't really respond that quickly. And the characters aren't very agile. Alright. Now, logically, we would continue around this way to go get that Datacon, but we're going to go down here first. Why? Because in here, look at that, it's a Datacon.
You've retrieved a Datacon. Good work. We can extract information from every Datacon you find.
They call it a Datacon, I call it a Datacon. Whatever. Tomato, tomato, even though I've never heard anybody call a tomato a tomato. Like, I know that's a... I just don't get it. Like, we have that saying, tomato, tomato, but nobody says tomato. It reminds me, if you're a pretty committed YouTuber like I am, you might know about Julian Smith. He made a video called Malk, in which he makes fun of different ways people say milk, but in a hilarious way. For example, I say milk almost as if it was spelled M-E-L-K when it's supposed to be pronounced milk. So definitely go check out Malk, M-A-L-K, by Julian Smith. It's hilarious. Completely off topic to this entire video game, but I have to have something I'm talking about while I'm running around the temple, right? So go check out that video.
We've picked up a Decepticon warp signal from the other side of the river. It's Cyclonus. You must cross at the top of the waterfall. Convert into vehicle mode to speed up the operation. Transform and roll out. Respond.
Hang on. I think my audio is getting all messed up. Let me see if I can fix it. Because I'm playing with my earphones on, and I'm only getting the left audio. I don't know if that's just my earphones or if that's the game in general. So I can't seem to fix it. It might be my earphones. Let me know in the comments if oh dear. What am I doing? Okay. I'm just not gonna mess with that. I'll just leave it how it is. Because having half audio is better than having no video.
Received.
So we're just gonna move right along.